like we've been telling them right from the start that we were peaceful. And so when we had walked the police out of the south side, we came back in and went to the front, and we walked them out of the front again. And when I come over to the north side, there was probably about 25 officers on that side of the property, and I seen two officers with M16s, and we were telling them put the guns away, that we were unarmed and we were peaceful. They did, after I started taking pictures, they did hide and took the guns and hit them. And then one of the windows got, when they were leaving, one of the windows got busted. How, I don't know, I didn't see that, but all I seen was the one guy in the back of the van with a great big gun. I don't know whether it was an Uzi or M16 or what, but it had a laser on it. And so everything was all set up as far as firearms. And they walked them out of there, and then everybody was still kind of on the adrenaline, still running, and because we didn't know what they were contemplating next. And we're talking a few hours later, everything's calming down again, and we're feeding everybody, and we're still peaceful, and we're unified, and we're still unarmed. What had happened here, it could have got so much worse, and it could have been so much more violent. And we've maintained that peace. We never broken that peace, and we said that, we stated that right from day one, that a first injunction was an abusive process, and to enforce it tarnishes her honor. And that first injunction threatened that peace. And when those OPP come across that line, they broke that peace. They wanted us to break that peace, but we never did. We maintained it because we have a tree of peace. We buried our hatchets a long time ago. And those things, like what we have said and done in the past, we have kept our word to date. Even today, this afternoon, we still have kept, we kept and honored our own words. Now, does the government? No. They have never honored anything. And we're talking about development. Like, the society says, okay, we got more people coming in this world. We need more houses. But so do we. And we also need to preserve what land we have left. These are the land. Mother Earth is our blankets when we bury our loved ones. So it is very sacred to us. And I wish they would learn that, because just because they don't give a shit about anything that's on around them, the moon, the sun, the stars, all those affect Mother Nature, and it affects us. And when our ancestors told us a long time ago, there'll come a time when we had enough, and we've had enough. We've been telling them that for 51, 52 days as well. We've had enough. There's no more of it. Like, we look around, our waters are polluted. I mean, just because Canada doesn't give a shit what their people's drinking and eating and living off of, doesn't mean we don't. And we ain't Canadians. We're Native North American Indians, and we are on Six Nations territory, and we are proud of it. And this is a perfect example of how much pride we have. And they need to stop trying to break all those treaties. They need to stop it. Like, they broke a treaty again today. And they didn't just break it with us, they broke it with Their Majesty. So how much respect does Canada have when it comes to the Queen? And that should be asked. How much respect does Canada have for the Queen? They must know. She set these people up in Canada to help us work together. They've been working against us for 82 years. 1924 is the last time our Confederacy chiefs sat at the table with Canada, simply because Canada will not acknowledge them. Why? Because there's more treaties to be upheld, more land that needs to be opposed. Like, there's all kinds of things why Canada doesn't want it. And if anybody wants to know, ask Canada themselves directly why they are doing this. And even like all this stuff, the war and everything, all that stuff is affecting our Mother Earth. Toxins get put in our ground. We gotta bury our loved ones, not just us, but the Europeans, the four races all have to bury their loved ones somewhere. Can't build it in cement walls. So I don't know I don't know why people ain't more people ain't speaking up to Canada. Instead of sitting there back and bashing us in our back doors, as if we don't belong here, as if we're the intruders. They should be up in Canada's door and telling Canada to get off their butts and start doing something, because it ain't just for us, it's for them as well. And like I said, we've had enough.